Everybody knows the slogan, no tip, no trip. But on the other side of the coin, many people think tipping is something that should be done after service is completed, and it should be commensurate to the level of service provided. So in this video, I'll be talking about the pay model that I think is best for DoorDash drivers and why there's no better time to do it than now. So let me start from the beginning. With the pressures of the rising cost of gas, business, inflation, etc., it's costing more and more for DoorDash drivers to be DoorDash drivers. Whereas a business could just raise their prices, raise the cost of their items or their food, us drivers, we gotta eat those costs. We can't really raise the prices of our services. Additionally, DoorDash keeps putting out these changes to say that they're helping their business partners, like having these new deals with the restaurants that allow them to use their own people for lower fees, or say having their people do one delivery per month to know the DoorDash product better, which, if you ask me, is just a way to get more drivers for cheap because they're already paying those people. Or DoorDash using the new pay model, lowering the base pay for shorter routes and saying that they're actually increasing the base pay for longer distance deliveries because they, listen to the voices of their drivers and all that. And at the end of the day, if you ask me, it's just DoorDash looking to get a little bit more positive publicity. At the end of the day, DoorDash and these other food delivery services are here to stay because people like convenience. Customers aren't going to magically get less lazy and begin, driving to pick up their own food because, let's be honest, change is hard as hell. And most people don't want to leave their homes, sit in drive-through lines, have to sift through traffic, and wait for their food when they could just be doing it at home, watching their favorite Netflix and TV shows, while, us DoorDash drivers do all of the footwork and then bring it to them. I mean, a lot of people don't even have that option during their lunch break, considering like half of America has 30-minute lunch breaks where you can't even go get food and feed your face in a comfortable manner. And at the end of a busy day, do people really want to get their kids loaded up in the car just so they can go through the drive-thru at McDonald's when you can just have somebody deliver it to you after a couple clicks of the button on your smartphone? If anything, more customers will sign up for DashPass over time, since more people will continue to use DoorDash, and they'll be looking for ways to reduce those delivery fees and keep a little bit more money in their pocket, maybe getting 1 or 2 extra deliveries per month in. So I say all that to say the solution that can help drivers, help DoorDash financials, but may slightly sting customers in the short term is implementing driver fees. Now I want to be clear, driver fees are separate from delivery fees or service fees, which go to help the restaurants and DoorDash financial bottom line. Driver fees would be a separate additional fee that customers would pay whenever they want DoorDash to deliver to you, and that fee would go to a driver since we're the ones doing the delivering. Now, driver fees will be variable based on the distance of the delivery or like the amount of food being delivered. A shorter meal going a short distance would have a low driver fee, whereas a catering meal or a large order going a long distance would have a higher driver fee. And just like DashPass currently reduces the amount of service fees and delivery fees a customer pays, driver fees would also be something that could be reduced by having a customer sign up for DashPass, reducing the amount of fees that the customer pays overall. Driver fees are something that could actually help more people sign up for DashPass, ultimately helping DoorDash the company as well as drivers ourselves. Now, driver fees would also help DoorDash's bottom line financially since they wouldn't have to offer as much peak pay. Drivers would be more likely to take more orders, leave less orders sitting around waiting. They wouldn't have to boost as many base pays. There would be fewer lowball offers, and ultimately they'd have to hire fewer drivers and pay fewer people. So ultimately it'd be a win-win for both drivers as well as the DoorDash corporation. Now, I'll admit, in the short term, it will sting customers a little bit. I mean, they're adding additional fees to what they pay, but of course, the majority of customers aren't really going to change their behavior. They're going to continue to order DoorDash because that's what's most convenient for them, and the habit's already been created. In my humble opinion, driver fees should be a non-negotiable for every food delivery because the customer, if they really don't want to pay the fee, they always have that option to go pick up their food themselves, not having to pay the driver's fee, not having to pay a service fee, delivery fee, etc., which they currently have the option to do today, but don't. Customers that don't want to tip, they still have that option, or the customers that want to tip after delivery, they have that option as well, and the customer will truly be tipping us based on the level of service provided. Now, a lot of drivers will still have the no tip, no trip rule, but the people who decide to be top dashers or that are trying to make a certain amount of money in a limited amount of time will be more able to do that because no tip orders won't be as painful and driver acceptance rates will be likely raised across the board. And in the end, regardless of whatever action the customers take, drivers will end up making more per hour on average than they do today. So let me know what you think about this new pay model in the comment section below. What do you think about the idea of drivers storage fees? And if you think DoorDash and other delivery companies should implement driver fees or a similar mechanism, is this the easiest way for these delivery companies to increase our base pay? And does this pay model better reflect the work that we do and how we should be paid for it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And until next time, dash optimally.